our last regular season game of the entire season. We got Philly's finest, Michael Jenkinson, the Jankmeister, put a jank in it. Philly's finest going up against John's famous titties. And big matchup here, multiple things going on. The Janks looking to get into the playoffs. Now, I did help them out earlier by beating the Hard Hat 60s with the Yokes. So they should be sitting reasonably pretty, but they want to have as good a position as possible. And then the famous titties here, looking at, they're currently coming in the number 1 seed. Oh, look at Kate Upton just hurling people. Oh, and then she escapes. Can they catch her, catch her, catch her, catch her? Look at, she will not be denied. What a beastette she is. Huge touchdown. So the John's famous titties are number 1 in the power rankings. Tied with me. I did win. So looking at 14-2, John's Dreamin' Dreams going 14-2. And he has a better point differential. So if he wins, he's basically locked in as number 1, and then he'll have home field advantage. So we shall see. Here comes Philly's finest. Let's see what Iverson can do. They elect to hand off. Harper's looking pretty fast, but he is dragged down just after a 2-yard gain. So they got Harper in there, move Balboa over to the other spot. Got a chance, fires it down to Wilt Chamberlain, who's strong, and drags somebody for a couple of yards. There's a lot of talent on this Philly's finest team. They didn't do unbelievably well during the season, but I think if they make it into the playoffs, they can hang with anybody. They gave me a big run for my money last week, and let's see what they can do here. Generally, a pretty good matchup against this team, although thus far, Titties looking pretty good, as Titties usually do. All right, let's see. Oh, he had number 1 wide open. That's painful. So 4th and 21, they're going to be forced to punt. Now, I believe John's team is down one of their players. Damn, that line closed in quick there. Hart gets a pretty good kick. They decide to put Upton back, so there's no resting players here. So Bobby's running the people, and they decide to put Upton back there. Looking to secure that home field advantage, but obviously an injury will make that decision more questionable. They fire again to their superstar, Upton, who grabs that ball for 15. Obviously, me being super selfish, I'd love to see an injury. Oh, and a big sack, Joe Frazier. Right? Philly's finest has the best D-line in all of football, and so when you're a heavy pass team, sometimes they get in there and do a little destruction, as we can just see 2 sacks in a row from Ryan Howard. In the gun. Will the Fanatic get through? He's hurled, but he makes somebody move, grabs someone there. Dolly's fighting hard, and the Fanatic comes up. Look at that, 3 sacks in a row. That's the power of that D-line against heavy pass. Working well. Not much pressure there on the punt. Did he shank it? No, decent kick. All right, so we got Ross back there, who's not super fast, but she's at least running okay, making a couple decent moves, and gets out beyond the 40. They decide the same play in motion. Oh, but he tosses it. Oh, and then an errant throw under pressure. Gives it right back to the Titties after such a nice defensive stop. That's pretty painful. A lot of pressure there. Looked like they were going to get in. Oh, and then leads in. Kate Upton makes a move, hurling people. Things are going the Titties' way thus far. Lots of pressure that time, and Melissa Milano's still up on her feet. Wow, everybody's bouncing off of people. But the original tackler does hold on to her strong. This line's going to collapse, and Joe Frazier comes in. 3rd and 22. Another big sack could move him out of field goal range. If it's long, there's some pressure. Man on his face. Got a person, though. Oh, and a bad angle and a dive. They do stave the TD, but a huge first down pickup for the Titties right there. They punch it in, and Milano gets it in that time. That's pretty defeating. Titties obviously can score, and score big, walking in there with a 14-0 lead. I assume it's going to be 14. It is. Okay, here comes Harper. So they left Harper in on the kickoff. They put Ross in on the punt. Let's see what Harper can do. Makes a really nice move, making some people look foolish. There you go, buddy. Look at that play to the 35. Two-back set for Iverson. They give that handoff. That's not going to work. Titties defense up front is too good. Remember, the weakness of the Titties is the no safety, so you got to get kind of deep. Now, if he can hawk it now, hawk it! Where's he going? Looks like it's going to be too long. Oh, no, it's perfect for Franklin. And that's the strike they were dreaming of. Those slow safeties could not respond. And Iverson finds the aged Franklin, who actually reached out with one of those claw things and prevented it from going too deep as he grabbed it. So that's got to make him feel a little better as that quarter comes to an end. Nice shot there. Let's see what they can do with Upton. Let's put Upton in the hospital is what they need to do. Get a little bit of pressure, yes. Then they're on top of Parton. Chuck Bedbernick. I think I'm saying that wrong, but whatever. The Chucky Meister dropping down. There's some more pressure. Will they get a block? They will not. Will Smith all over. God, the number of sacks in this game has been impressive. Should look up and see how many sacks all of the team has. But they do leave Upton open. That's problematic. Because look at the speed. See, that's so frustrating. You get two great plays. My team's been doing that a lot. Two awesome stops on first and second down, and then give up a big gain on third. It's freaking annoying. And they've got somebody wide open. Oh, luckily they didn't throw it deep. 7-yard pickup, though, as they start to march. Getting well within field goal range. Pressure, though. And Philly Fanatic, one of their leaders, drags them down. I believe the league leader sack for the whole shebang. Some more pressure and an INT. Valentino, who then fumbles to not get credit for it, but brings it in. And most importantly, stops the drive. They pitch it. It's going to be dangerous with this good up front defense. Maybe he can get a little deep. He cannot. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Got 4 wide for Iverson. Can that line hold? He's got a dump off. Chamberlain unable to get around the man, but still picks up 11. They'll take that. Time no factor here in the second. There's the give to Harper. There's the speed of Harper. Go, Harper, go. And he waltzes in. Big comeback here. 14 unanswered to 14 unanswered. Of course, Bryce Harper did leave the Nationals, and being from Washington, that was a little annoying, but he was underperforming with us. And we won the World Series that year, so F off. All right, Upton down. She hurls her first person and then able to get beyond the 30. Stays alive to survive another play. Here comes Parton. Lots of pressure. The Fanatic chases her down but finds Upton perfectly. And at least that dude's able to slow her up enough so that they can gang tackle her. Because who wouldn't want to gang tackle Kate Upton? Oh, lots of pressure. Well, come on, the called play. How much time? Then the jumping grab from Hasselhoff. People are diving. Man, that's one of the worst executed called plays I've seen in a long time. Dreamin' Dreams are holding them to 3 here. They call the play. That time they smack him. Will Smith gets in there. A.K.A. King Richard. A.K.A. Alien Kick-Ass Kicker. The Fanatic chases. Yes, good pursuit by the Fanatic that time. 2 sacks. They need one more. One more. What you gonna do? They're running. No pressure. Got to bump into him. Here comes the Fanatic. Look at the speed. He must be feeling excellent. The Fanatic just came flying through there. The arm went in motion, but not enough for Parton. No pressure, but it's a low kick. It's going to be close, but they doink it off, unable to take the lead and giving Philly's finest, 57 seconds to do a little something, something. A lot of pressure. Fires it, think it's going to be out of bounds. Oh no, it's caught right on the sideline for a quick 11-yard gain. A couple more of those, they'll be in field goal range. Iverson getting destroyed. Elvira. Sexy Elvira. Take me in that old house anytime. Okay, looks like they're going to try a little something different here. Oh, Harper takes a shitty angle, not being used to playing that position. Not what they want to see. 4 wide, 3rd and 20. Can't hold a line, and they get a lurch. Timeout called, so they're going to have to punt. They do hold the line. Don't pop anybody. Cade Upton's a great returner. Not as good as Kapowski. What a freaking kick to the 5. Look at that slow-ass safety. Oh, and he gets taken out by the dive. And then Upton's, oh, if only she could have coughed it up. She stays alive. Can John do anything here? Got a couple people going. They fire to Upton. She does not hurl to people, and they get up and drag her down. But a nice play, all right. So there it is, 14-14. Tough battle as expected between two tough teams. Good matchups against each other. Philly's finest looked like they had the condition edge with some of their defensive players. And they do receive the ball. Let's see what Harper can do. Some of those cornerbacks from the Titties are looking pretty good. He hits the line, hurls some people, but happy to get beyond the 40. Nice sustained drive here. That's what they're looking for. Line holds. Doesn't have much time. Does have a lot of time, but it doesn't have anybody open and can't, then at least it's not picked. Have yet to see Balboa get anything going. What are they going to do? Toss it to Balboa, but he's double covered. Hands are not his specialty. All right, they don't just want to give the ball right over. He's got somebody wide open. He fires to Franklin, who's there on the diving grab, and gets to the 9. Great play. Franklin in stride, even the super fast DB unable to get there. Here comes Balboa, but it's a called play, and he's happy to hold on to the ball. 4 wide again, although not as ideal in the red zone. And the lurch, Kim Kardashian with those big hips, hip checked the guy and then dove on him. And it looked like he liked it. Pressure again. Oh, that's painful. You go from the 9 to the 30-something. They are on the top hash. Let's see what they can do. That looks like a good kick. Did someone come in? He blocked it. Painful. Will anybody pick it up? Somebody picks it up. But, a chance for them to take the lead. Slips through their fingers. You don't want to do that against this good Titty team. Pressure. They fire him. They find Milano. Makes a great move to pick up an extra 10 yards and then coughs it up. Oh, and they kick it out of bounds in their haste to grab it. A golden opportunity. Slips through the fingers. No pressure, but she runs right into trouble. Ryan Howard once again drags her down. And he said a little britsky while he was down there. They tried the QB sneak. Didn't think it was going to work well against the great D-line, but I was wrong, and Dolly gets a little revenge. The QB sneak works for the TD. All the linemen tangled up, and as soon as she hit that second level, there was nobody there. And that's painful. That's a couple minutes of missed opportunities right there for the finest. All right, let's see what Harper can do. Dreaming of a good return. He hits the side very quick and dragged down at the 30. Line holds. Got a small gap for Iverson. Iverson's looking pretty slow. Picks up 9. All right, anything can happen. 7 minutes left. Lots of things going on. Are we going to get to see Balboa? No. It's a pressure. Oh, and throws it away. Did have a wide receiver one a lot deeper. Is this going to be a Balboa, or are we going the same play? No, this one is Balboa. He takes a shitty angle, but he ends up getting the first. Looked like he had more if he went to the outside like he's supposed to. That's one thing I don't like about that play. Oh, and he's just down. Kim Kardashian's having a hell of a game. I think she's feeling good or higher. Probably snort a little coke before we go. And then here comes... There you go. Look at that called play. You don't expect that. 9-yard gain on that kind of called play. And then here comes Balboa. Does not get the first. That is a painful disappointment. Everybody collapses in, but Hart gets off the kick. Looks like it's going to be too deep for the speedy Upton. But the Titties do get the ball back with a reasonably, somewhat comfortable 7-point lead. At least they got a lead. Pressure. The Fanatic gets it off. Able to knock it down. Dreaming dreams of a sack there. Fanatic doesn't look like he's lost anything. Can't get through. Oh, the dive, the grab to Upton, chopped down, picks up quick 12, moves the chains. Double back set. No pressure, except there, but man, they keep finding Upton on that pass. And she makes a great move. She beats one man, she's gone, and that's it. Oh, I spoke a little premature. As my wife says too. Taken down at the 9. TD here is going to be a dagger. Called play. Chuck Bicknark brings him down. Motion. Another called play. Can't get it off. War Machine. Lost to Seabiscuit. Pressure. Somebody's in the face. Oh, I thought maybe we were going to get a jumping pick before it went out of bounds. But they do hold him to a field goal. That's at least something. No guarantee here. Should be able to put a little bit of pressure on. It's a high kick. With some pressure, I don't know. And it's doinked off. The kicker is really struggling. All right, let's see what they can do. Looking to try to march. Balboa takes a weird angle, but then all of a sudden breaks through and is able to get a first down. He's dreaming dreams of hitting that second and third level there. They're going to try that play again. They are. It worked well, but not that time. Big loss of 4. Again, we got the same format, but we're probably going to see the pass. Nope, they go with it. Tries to find a little bit of a gap. Picks up a few yards, and down goes Rocky. Down he goes. Will he return is the question. They bring in Day. I don't know about their sub lineup, if Day has any stats or not. God, they love this setup. They decide to find out right away. Day does clearly have some stats, though. I'm impressed with him. Comes in and gets a first down. Great play, buddy. God, all of a sudden they just switched to a massive run focus. Let's see what Harper can do. Come on, Harper. He picks up 7. Now they're to 4 wide. The line, he gets through. There's a lot of pressure. It's a dangerous throw. Into double coverage. Once again, 4 wide. Oh, God. Not what you want to see here. Oh, and then they cough it up in a pile of tits. Jennifer Lopez in her dancing body picks it up. And that may have been the dagger. That is painful. All right, nice little sack by Frazier. They basically needed an immediate fumble back. If they can stop him, a lot of ifs. If they can stop him and get the ball back, have one more try. This works well. 2 called plays. War Machine stomps on him. 3rd and 30, moving him out of field goal range. Big play here. Big play here. Double back set. Can't let that dump off to Kate happen. Oh, God, everybody's wide open. Finds Hasselhoff, who's going to get up and get into the end zone. Just when you got teased and you thought maybe we were going to have some excitement. So unless we have a rapid and sudden change, John will emerge, the number 1 ranked team in the entire league, with home field advantage all the way through. That is painful. And he'll have a bye. And do I have a bye? I guess I do too. Pressure. Oh, gets knocked away. They just can't get anybody deep. Oh, God, trying this play. Just got to hawk it to somebody. Knocked away. 4th and 19. If this is a fucking run today, I'm going to be pissed. Ah, Jesus. So the Titties take it. Philly's Finest puts up a valiant attempt. And I believe they're still going to emerge, and they're still going to get into the playoffs because of the 60s going down and because they're pretty good point differential. So I don't think this is a crushing blow to them just yet. Only dream here's an injury for the last second or two. Come on, stopper. Oh, they give the first down. No stopping that. Well, there you have it, folks. 2-14 and 2 teams. I don't think that's ever happened before. Could be mistaken. Should be an epic battle now. Harper's just hoping he doesn't get hurt. Trying to fly through, a little angry. Trying to get a block. Hey, blocker, you're allowed to keep going. 4 wide here. But this has not worked well for them. Here comes Harper. I thought maybe he was going to get through. Oh, and he fumbles in the last second. So, close first half. Not so close the second half. Parton with a massive 85% completion rate. That's pretty huge, and no picks. Philly just could not stop the passing game despite the high number of sacks. Cade Upton with one hell of a game. All right, folks, the stage is set. What happens now?